Keystone species is a species that has high impact on other organisms in the ecosystem. For the web shown, the arrows represent the direction that energy is moving by being consumed and hunted by other predators. Notice that none of the arrows are pointing towards the plant's autotroph at the base of the foot web. This is because autotrophs do not consume other organisms, but instead they make their own food through photosynthesis. If the keystone species is the otter, then here is the likely outcome for the other organisms in the habitat. As you guys can see, if the otter disappears, the sea urchins will increase. The sea stars will increase too. Sessile invertebrates will increase too. Larger fishes and octopuses will increase. The kelp, the abalone, and the larger crabs will be decreasing. A food web will show a habitat with high biodiversity. Bio means life and diversity means differences. Biodiversity means a large group of different types of organisms. A food chain is much more simple and only involves a linear pathway of energy being transferred between just a few organisms in an ecosystem, but can be useful in seeing how limiting factor impacts a population fact, and can be abiotic, non-living, like water, soil, or wind, or biotic, living, like a disease, density of food, or competition. In this graph, we see that from 1930 to 1950, a 20-year span, the otter population declined. You can see when the otter population declined, the urchin population went up and the kelp population went down, since the urchin eats the kelp. Energy pyramids show the energy gained or lost within the trophic levels in an ecosystem. At the bottom of the food chain are primary producers, autotrophs, like plants, mosses, and algae. They receive their energy from the sun and turn light energy into food energy for consumers during photosynthesis. Sugar is the main energy substance made by plants that consumers can use for energy. The first consumers are called primary consumers and include all herbivores who eat vegetation, and all consumers above the primary producers are called heterotrophs because they eat each other. The 10% rule in ecology means that only 10% of the energy consumers digest is actually stored in their bodies. The other 90% of the energy is lost in the form of heat, metabolism, and digestion, and poop. You can see how the percentage of energy at each trophic level decreases due to this energy loss in terms of biomass. Bio equals life over mass equals amount. There are always more primary producers in an ecosystem and less apex predators because the loss of energy within the trophic levels.